it's in order for us to begin with honoring our country. Ilete baraka kwetu, akiwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi.
Today is a very important day to us as a family and as a community, because it brings us together to share experiences in our various operations, share any challenges that we may be facing, and of course getting those solutions. And it also gives us pleasure to come together as a family to basically build relationships, even as support one another in this journey of innovation.
What we do today and this week and the many years to come, we don't do it for ourselves. We do it for the future generation, and that is where our philosophy comes in. Gundi to great, generation to generations. Like Tesla, let's be innovative and offer the best we can to make our company a better place and for the future generations.
What we are doing here this week is really very relevant to what is happening globally at the International Labour Organization level. Therefore, Chair, the future of work and innovation for decent job agenda driven by ILO is now more appropriate.
This ship, KenGen, is on the voyage to a sustainable, reliable, and affordable electricity regime, and it has identified 3 key elements that will put wind under our sails, and this is our 2018 theme. These have become our mantra in our daily dealings, and I believe they will transcend through this seminar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we revamped our G2G strategy last year to take into account our progress and re-energize our plans for the next 10 years. Implemented through 7 priority initiatives, it is in tandem with our parent ministry's agenda to power the Kenyan economy. Our focus hinges along 3 major items: increasing capacity. This month, Kenya recorded a new peak demand of 1,802 megawatts, a 2% growth since January, and KenGen aims to add 720 megawatts by 2020.
This conference is our Good to Great Innovation Seminar, and this is a seminar where we give our staff an opportunity to bring out innovative ideas to sustain our business, because we believe that the world belongs to the people who innovate. Otherwise, you cannot be sustainable. So we are really excited to listen to all those ideas and really looking forward to the winning ideas. And the board has set aside funds to fund all the innovative ideas.
We've been told that innovation is not limited to inventing new products. It can be new ideas, processes. And I would like to believe that in the course of the next few days, we shall be hearing about all these new ideas, even if it is new ideas of financing.
Sometimes the feedback that we get from them are sometimes desirable. So are we looking at any challenges, any things to face, understand these challenges and how we can improve? Hope I'm clear about that.
There's a lot of work which has been going on at GE in order to make core clean. We have put a lot of effort in terms of innovation and design. For example, at the moment we are promoting this technology which is ultra supercritical.
Secondly, setting up a manufacturing plant here with a very cheap product from China and the likes. What do you really feel we can make an advantage and still be competitive?
The other thing is, it's not just making a product for $1 or $5 or $10. It's also how do you service it, how do you troubleshoot it. Because if you're getting in products from China, what happens when they fail after 1 month? What happens when they fail after 2 months? So those are kind of, we want to look at long-term solutions, and that's what we proposed. That could be a possibility of engaging with KenGen.
I know the government is going to stress so much in terms of research innovation across the whole body, the whole country.
In my opinion, it has to be much more systematic than what it is, because when they see government or Ketraco, immediately the antennas go up that there is money on their table right now, and it's created as an opportunity.
The federal government doesn't have all of the capacity to do that research. So you're familiar with some of our national lab structure that is funded by the federal government but operates as contractors. So there's, in terms of human resources, it's a little easier to bring people in. They have more flexibility in pay structure. They can bring in the right people for specific tasks on short-term basis.
I came here so that I can learn from you. And I can guarantee you that whatever I learn from this particular meeting will eventually go to my class. So this is another way we can build partnership. You could have invited somebody else from another university or like institution, but such meetings enhance partnerships.
Now, last year when I was honored to be first time here, I had some very excellent proposals, especially from the technical people and also projects.
To probably also take that initiative as part of the collaboration so that some of these young people can get industry. But I agree that like keeping a central data system that can help in power system.
What we give to our students in the universities to research on is not necessarily anything that is coming from the university.
One thing I might want to ask is this particular program that you're holding today as KenGen, has it been given to the Engineers Board of Kenya as one of the continuous professional development training programs? If it hasn't, I would like the organizers to talk with our registrar and ensure that it's put in the calendar of events of those projects.
What percentage of engineers in Kenya currently are registered, and how many are out there based on the output from the universities that are yet to be registered?
Do you ensure that the content is correct, and then do you ensure that the engineers stay in throughout the day, or is it just a formality?
I think there's a bit of misunderstanding on the roles of the two institutions.
Is it possible to be carrying forward some of these points so that they just don't die?
How we can assist engineers who are based off-site to get these CPD programs, because if they are involved in engineering activities.
One of our divisions is our vehicle charging division, not really sort of relevant for this market, but the company's broken down into three main divisions. So we've got our industrial, telecom, power conversion, storage, which is the Intel Energy.
And basically we deal with turbo machinery equipment. So basically turbo machinery equipment means pumps, valves, turbines, and solutions around that, like digital solutions and also training solutions.
Those presenters that may have presented, and in case you feel you have something you want to find out, you can privately seek them and seek solutions to whatever question you may want to.
I'll show you a video whereby it will summarize the process.
The hydro continue to play a big role in providing energy for Kenya. And we also heard that soon after we start generating power from intermittent suppliers, that is wind and solar.
I want to appreciate the Eastern Hydro team. They were able to manage all the water which came, it went up even above the levels, and without any single accident, all the gates operated quite well. Can you please clap for Julius and team from him?
The grid code now is just a technical document that governs how we need to connect to it.
Is the bank going to wait for us for 5 years for us to know whether it is safe or not?
From your covenant of love, it's unimaginable that a huge corporate like yours would have love as the core value.
Team supply pipes separate the two basins.
clearer picture, there's an exhibition on tracer flow testing outside, which you can get a more clearer picture of what we are talking about.
Thank you for being attention.
Now, as we start this third day of our presentations, we wanted to make it on time.
The detergent that they're using is not good for your car in terms of the color. So we have a car shampoo here that will maintain your color in your car.
We had quite solid and interesting presentations for the last 2 days. And we promise that going forward, or the remainder of the days, they'll be equally interesting and solid.
But we want to move a step further because this prototype was just for carrier. We wanted to move a step further and roll it out throughout all the KenGen installations.
The topic of their presentation is on flexi time. They would like to time to flex. They would like to start either early in the morning 6 and leave early in the evening, or start a little bit late and leave late in the evening.
Employees are the backbone of any organization. That is definitely key. And if it wasn't, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't talk about the problems. KenGen would run itself, and that is impossible. So let us continue to motivate them.
Each power pack has a length of 1.3 meters and a width of 0.8 meters.
However, Nicoleta Kingori, I want to say that this staff cost will be captured. Thank you.
I would also ask the cameraman to take the pictures of those seated next to that person, because we have a responsibility to help each other. So those neighbors will actually carry the heaviest responsibility.
I've also realized that there is no policy on furniture maintenance, and I would urge the management to adapt this policy.
The question from Esther, what role she plays in the PPA process. All of us as employees, we have a role to play. You may not directly touch the machine or carry that spare part to the plant or safeguard that plant physically.
I have persuaded him to masquerade as a lawyer today. He's a learned friend. He tells me he has done 3 papers in law.
The fact that you said that the books can be shared only to KenGen staff, does that mean they cannot be downloaded?
I've also noticed in your presentation that you acknowledge you have issues with machine gun.
And if that has affected our profitability in terms of our revenue in Keep Everyone, so we'd like to know what are you doing?
You are being efficient. So we compared it to one of the best dogs in the market. I think you've seen this one being advertised all over in TV.
Our presence is, as I indicated, in 6 continents all over the world, and physical power.
And even in an organization, what is the level of innovation? You can tell by the number of ideas that you feel are serious enough to take forward for protection by the state in terms of intellectual property.
Okay, and this is my outline. I'm going to talk about the conceptual idea. I'll give you the challenges using a few case studies.
We are going to have a presentation from 3D model on how geothermal works.
Thank you for valuing me. Thank you for keeping time.
And so when Mudike told me to give a talk, I said, let me take it. I might not get another opportunity.
In terms of investment, in terms of operating costs, and in terms of revenue streams.
He's a professional of everything. And without forgetting myself there with my PPEs, Margaret Ilegi. Thank you so much.
I will invite on stage Joseph Mondiga to take us through the next one.
Handle majority of the business outside its mandate, or will the government be forced to create a different entity to take up the business?